Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
And good news.
And good news. We are going now to Landstar orientation.
Finally.
Finally. But this video is gonna be the last video on the USA saga. And we're gonna show you guys the scam that we found about this company. And I promise you guys, this will be the last video about USA Truck. My main point here, I wanted to show for people that wanted to sign up with them, what is you guys are signing up to. If you don't care, just go on. But I'll show you something that's really important if you're trying to sign up with them as an owner operator. And I couldn't show this before because we were still signed with them. So you know, now they can't say shit because we're out. Anyways, but I want to show you one of the calls that I called the night driver manager, and look what he said. You know, I don't want to say anything bad about the company, but this is just looking as a scam for me, bro. If I'm getting it,
I mean, it sounds like you got a decision to make. I mean, if you were making more money as a company driver, I mean, you got to do what's best for your family, right? I'm not trying to tell you to turn it in and go that way, but I mean, if I was doing better for my family on one side versus the other, I promise you, I know what I'm doing.
So we're gonna stop here real quick because I just wanted to mention something here. This guy, he didn't even care to know what is wrong or why I'm complaining, if it makes any sense to what I'm saying or not. He just said, if you're not happy, just go to company driver. Like, imagine you just bought a newer truck. You know, it's used, but it's like you bought the truck because you don't want to be a company driver, and then somebody just tell you, like, you know, it's nothing to fix. If you're not happy, just go back to company driver. Like, that to me just means he don't care, or the company don't want an owner operator in the company, or they want the people that's dumping off to stay doing free loads, or loads that you're just gonna make money to pay the bills and will have nothing left. But it get worse. Yeah, no, I don't want to go back to company driver, but as an owner operator, you're supposed to make a little extra money, not make less money with more responsibility. And if you guys are paying more to company driver, there's something wrong there, don't you think?
Hey, I know they're paid mileage and we're paid percent, so that's about all I can say on it.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, the same load you have there on ROI or load board, the USA truck load board is $680 or whatever it is. And I will correct this real quick. It's $687 plus 167, I think, 163 fuel surcharge. I'll get into that later, but so it would be around $850 with the fuel surcharge, and the outside carrier was a little more, you see now. And on the Truck Smarter, it's 1,104. So how is that not a scam? That's what I'm trying to understand, man. Is like, and I'm trying to get the load for 1104, which is not good either, and I can't. So now I got to get the load for 113 a mile instead of 192. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Is there anyone I can call, like a supervisor or H&R? I don't know, man. I gotta find something to do. I don't want to leave the company, but I just feel like I'm being robbed, to be honest.
Right. No, I mean, all I can tell you to do, man, was when Ethan come back Monday, just reach out to him on that, Mark. I hope that's your name. I don't even know I mean, I do know your truck number, but I ain't even got you pulled up. But it says Mark on here. But I just reach out to him and then just go over your options with him on Monday.
Yeah, that doesn't work, man. Every time I call him, he says he's gonna talk to the planner. He never get back to us, and it's always the same BS, bro. Like, I'm a grown man, bro. I'm not a kid, you know. Like, I'm just trying to survive in this crazy world. That's it, man. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not saying it's his fault. But somebody is taking the bread out of my table, man. That's not good. That's good, man. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it, man. And let's keep trucking. That's what they say.
And I hope something hits the board for you, dude. But
yeah, if something comes up, man.
On a Friday, man, that's pretty much your only option is if somebody, shits the bed and gets sick or breaks down and they're on a load picking up where you're at. I mean, that's basically the only way that Joker's going to hit the board.
Okay.
They don't update them on the weekends. There's nothing worked on the weekends.
All right. Yeah, if something comes up, just let me know, man. We're parked here already, so we're not going nowhere.
All right, my man.
Thank you.
Hey, have a good weekend, buddy.
You too. Bye.
All right, bye.
As you can see, this guy he's lost in the jungle. So he don't know what's going on. And in the load board, we only had 2 loads. This is Friday. Only 2 loads from Pennsylvania to Ohio. And then they have this Truck Smarter. That's an app. A lot of people use it. It's free. You can search for loads and stuff. So they posted loads there that they paid more for outside carrier than they paid to the people that signed up to them. And I found that out real quick, man. This call was maybe 2 weeks ago. And, I had it saved on my phone. So what happened is they had we were in Pennsylvania, close to Drowns, Pennsylvania. And we wanted to take this load that was going to Ohio. So the thing is, the load was paying $850 on their load board, USA load board, that only people that signed up to them have access to. And then if you go to Truck Smarter, the same load, same location, same time, same load number, everything the same, was $1,104. And then I called the guy. I told him I want to take this load, but I want to take it, as an outside carrier because you guys pay more for outside carriers. Why is that? Like, we're paying insurance for you guys, we're running for you guys, and you want to pay more to outside carriers? That makes 0 sense. And then the response is, was that is a load billed to outside carrier. We can't give you that load. You got to get it from our load board. So I didn't take the load. I stayed there until next Monday. So I wasted Friday afternoon, Saturday, and Sunday because there was no load in the load board. And I couldn't get any load in the Truck Smarter because their load in the Truck Smarter pays more, but it's for outside carrier, which makes 0 sense. So, and then I thought, you know what, maybe he's $850, but that's already taking the 30% that they charge you. And then I called them. I say, look, this is the, basically they give 30% more to the outside carrier. So it's around there, 25 to 30% more to the outside carrier. So I kind of calculated it, and then I say, you know what, maybe they're giving us this price with the fuel surcharge, and they're not taking the 30%. The $850, they're still taking the 30% off. So they're paying less, 30% than outside carrier, and they're taking 30% more for the commission, which, it is what it is. You got to pay the commission, but I want to be, I wanted to pay a fair commission. I'm signed to the company. How am I supposed to pay more, in commissions and, the low price and everything? So, and another thing too, this company takes 30% for the fuel surcharge too. That's not good. So if you're signing up to USA Truck as an owner-operator, they're going to let you know. I signed up to it knowing that they take it, but I didn't know the load was this cheap. So they have like 180, 190, $2 a mile load, and that's including the fuel surcharge, and they take 30% the whole total, like fuel surcharge and the load. So he makes 0 cents, guys, 0 cents. It's always like that. So and there's no loads on the board too. It's like you gotta book 3 or 4 days before, because if you wait until Friday or like Thursday, there's no loads. You gotta be the whole weekend parked. That's for sure, you know. So that's one of the things that was bad, and I'll show you guys here what I'm talking about. I took some screenshots, and I'll show you the loads I got here from the Truck Smarter and from the load board that they have. So if you try to sign up with this company, pay attention. This is really crazy. Here on the left, you can see there you have a Tunkhannock, PA, going to Windsor Locks, Connecticut. This load on the left is from USA Load Board, and it's paying $689.79, $3.80 a mile. That's not bad. And then plus a fuel surcharge, which is like 40 cents per mile. So because this load was only 224 miles, you know, it doesn't really matter, because this will be probably like $100 more. So would it be $789? Let's put $800 to round it up. $800 with the fuel surcharge on the USA Load Board. And then on the right is the smart Truck Smarter, the app. You know, you can find loads there for free. You just make the account and you can get loads there or whatever. So over there, the same load you can see there, Tunkhannock, PA to Windsor Locks, Connecticut, paying $1,033, $4.54 per mile. The same load, the same everything, and you can see on the right top corner over there, it's got the USA Truck symbol, you know, the logo. So you can see there, and if you click on it, you're gonna see that is you know, the same load number and everything. And this load is still it's 120 miles that it had from where we were parked. So it's 224 miles loaded, 120 that had. This company, everything is over 100 miles that had. It doesn't matter if it's paying $1 a mile, it's still that had in over 100 miles. That's for sure. And now I have another one too. That is this one on the left is a USA Truck. That's the same thing. Union City, Georgia to Alberdale, Florida. That is paying $980, $2.15 miles, $2.15 per mile, plus the fuel surcharge. And this is 455 miles. So let's say it's another $200, you know. So it'll be $1180. Let's say $1180 right there for this load. And the Truck Smarter app, the same freaking load, man. You can see there, 452 miles, you know, loaded, you know, Union City, Georgia to Alberdale, Florida. Same weight, same everything. USA Truck logo on the right top over there, paying $13.79, $3.05 a mile for the same load. And if you call there to get this load, you're not getting, because this is made for outside carrier. You're not getting that load, boy. You better get the one that's $200-300 cheaper. Oh boy. Anyways, I just wanted to do this video for people that wants to sign up to USA Truck, so you really know what's going on there. We did work there as a team for a company driver. Beautiful, man. If you're a team and you want to work there as a company driver, I will tell you, go with your eyes closed. You're gonna make money, because they have a lot of team loads. We didn't stop in holidays. We didn't stop in the weekends. We didn't stop at all. We had, in fact, we had to ask them to stop because we were so busy, man. We had to ask them for a day off. That's how crazy it was. As soon as we bought the truck, all those loads was gone. So the good loads is for company drivers. If you are coming as a company driver, team driving, 100%, you're good to go with a USA truck. 81 cents a mile. They pay everything, man. They pay, what they pay? They pay stops. I think it's $50 per stops. They pay $50 per driver for the detention. They pay detention. They pay breaks down. If you got a overnight stay in a hotel, they pay $150, which is $75 per driver. And another thing too, if you're working in the holiday, they pay $100 per driver. So he was really, really good, you know, as a company driver. But then now as a owner operator, this company is garbage. If you're going there, you are going to starve just like we was. We were starving, man. Not starving, but you know, if the truck broke down, we had to take money from our savings. We was not making money to fix the truck if it breaks down, man. So, you know, it's up to you. If you want to go there, go ahead. Best of luck for you. I hope you guys make it. But for us, it was not good. And I'll leave this video here. I hope I helped you guys with something. And I hope you guys make your own decisions. You know, don't go from this if you don't believe me. And have a great day. If you guys see something that is worth it to give us a shot, just subscribe to our channel. You know, like the video. You know, share it with your friends. If you know anybody that's signing up to this company, this will be the last video I'm making talking about this company. You'll never hear about me talking about USA Truck again. This is it. No more.
No more.
No more talking bad about anything. Like, I hope they get better, man. Because I heard after DB Shanker took them is when everything went down to hell. Before that, it was okay. I don't know because I wasn't there. So, have a great day. God bless you guys. And have a great day.